What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. I always get into the zone and do a pre-show over there on the baddest radio. I have the baddest radio station on station here. So I get in the zone. I play stuff for my listeners, myself and DJ D Smith, and we just get into conversation. So make sure y'all go and check us out over there on station here. Now we got a lot of topics to get into on this beautiful day, and also I want to say rest in peace to Mr. Cha Cha. Left foot, let's go. Right foot, let's go. Cha Cha, real smooth. We want to say rest in peace to him. He have passed away. I'm getting worried about that. So we want to say rest in peace to him. Now, we got some topics to get into that we are definitely going to dive into right now. Now, first and foremost, I have to say this. Wayne Brady, if that's his Wayne Brady for the Wayne Brady show, have came out and said that y'all hit up stage YouTube, y'all. That Wayne Brady said that he came out as pansexual. He came out as pansexual, and he told the world that he is pansexual. And a lot of people didn't know the definition of pansexual. Now, mind you, I want to make sure I know the definition of pansexual. So give me a second. Let me look up what does it actually mean. Sexually or romantically attracted to people regardless of their sex or gender. I needed to, okay? So that is what it is, no matter their gender and everything like that. But I just don't understand. I got to say this. Why do people feel like it's okay to just make announcements? It's okay. You like what you like. You know what I mean? But I'm not shocked. We already knew that he liked the girls, you know, and the girls, you know, ever since Dave Chappelle dragged him. You know, it's not shocking that he came out as pansexual. It's not shocking at all that he was into what he was into. I'm not surprised. Dave Chappelle not surprised. But a lot of heterosexual people was like, well, I'm heterosexual. You know, I just I don't understand that. Like, why are we so quick to come out and make these announcements? Like, I didn't even want to come out to my mom, you know, in a sense, because it was stupid. I'm just living life, you know what I mean? Because like when you make an announcement, that means you are completely different. I never heard my mama say, you know what, Wiley, I love coochie. I know you love coochie. Oh no, I love coochie and peen. You know, I think my mom, like, we don't have those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had a conversation with my grandma. You know what, grandson? Yes, I love peen. Like, what? I don't need to know your preference in the bedroom. That's your business. But we're so cautious in talking about our sexuality. Who gives a darn? Let's live in a society where I don't care what you like. You do what you got to do. You don't need to do a press conference. All right. I called this press conference today. I have came out as pansexual. Open up for Q&A. Yes, Wiley from Wiley Eye Network News. What made you come out as pansexual and you had a wife? Are you really gay? You're just saying pansexual. What does it really mean? Well, I'm pansexual. I like whatever. So does that include cars, boats, and planes? You know, it's just like, what's the use of us coming out making these announcements? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Okay. I don't understand it. And it's all right. Like, it's okay what you like. I'm bisexual or whatever. I don't even like saying that. I like what I like because I don't come up to female. I tell them I like what I like. And if she asks me, I say I deal with dudes, women. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think that it's okay to make an announcement. It's just something about the LGBTQI community that some stuff I don't get. I don't act that way. I really don't. And we got to get into some topics. We got to have a very honest conversation here. And I didn't really want to go here, but my audience wanted me to go live today. So F it. I'm about to get into some things really in it because I'm triggered in a sense because there's a lot going on here. I am triggered as a black man, just triggered a little bit triggered because there's a lot going on with this whole everybody got to make an announcement. And I've never heard a straight person make an announcement. Never heard a straight person make an announcement and say, "Hey, we are here. I'm straight." I mean, they just live exotic. I don't hear straight people having a conversation and say, "Okay, we're gonna have a straight conversation. How straight are you?" "Well, I'm so straight. I'm very, very straight. There is no straight. Well, I'm deep type of straight." Like, I don't hear that type of. You know what? We going on a straight cruise. Like, I just don't understand it. Just live life. It have been gay people on this earth since the beginning of human existence. They've been here forever. They've been here for a long time, for centuries. There's no need for all of this. A lot of times we just doing too much. We focus on the wrong thing. Okay. It is what it is. We already know he gonna have him a white man. We get it. It's okay. All right. He gonna wind up having a white man. I understand that and I get it. He gonna wind up having him a white man. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. We're gonna wind up having a white man. Okay. All right. Ooh. Don't let nobody drop nothing in my DM that he got. You know what I'm saying? Just like the guy from Real Housewives of Atlanta, that the guy that was over there, Andy Cohen said, "I'm a top." Okay. Why do you have to say that? Are you? And this is the thing. Oh man, he said, "I'm a top." So the host, and it's no shade. So, what is your position? I'm a top. Who cares? When are you bringing Nene back? What about the equality of your reality star? Like, I don't understand that. Like, we're making all of these announcements. Who gives a darn? When are you gonna come out with a new movie? I miss Wayne Brady as his shows. I miss him as an artist, as a host. But all of this is just dumb. It's just really, really dumb. You know what I mean? When you look at me, you don't know what I am. You don't. You know, I'm a tall, chocolate man. Beautiful, thick man. And you know I like to eat fish. That's all you know. Now I want to make a disclaimer, because when you say fish, people get offended. I like to eat fish. It's something when you put your mouth on a fish, it's good and good texture. I just got to let you know, because you can't even say fish no more. Good God, what else can I say? I love fish. Fish is amazing. All right? But to Wayne Brady, whether you a pan or a circle or a square, congratulations, son. Now, do you want a cookie? After you make this whole announcement, what do you want for us? What book you gonna sell? What tea you gonna sell? What lubrication line you gonna sell? What underwear brand you gonna sell? After you come out, we haven't heard none for Wayne Brady since his show got canceled. I think he's on the show. I think he's on a game show, right? You out of the blue. Now, black folks is swimming in the water, fighting and defend themselves with chairs. I mean, they all out here with the chairs. You come out of all day. This is a perfect time to tell everybody, I'm pansexual. You tone deaf. Out of all weeks you could have carried out this announcement, you wait until our ancestors is rejoicing and you just effing up the party. Wait, everybody. Hold it. I know y'all fighting with chairs. I just want to tell you right now, I am pansexual. Sit your bald-headed self down, sir. Who cares what you are? All right? This ain't the time. Get you a chair and get to swinging. Sit down. Because when he made that announcement, I was just like, okay. I don't understand. They give them People rollout. Now, People Magazine, I got to call y'all out. It's no shade. Why y'all didn't interview the black folk, especially that black teenager that swam in the water? Why he don't get, he fought for people. He fought for black folks. He didn't get no rollout. Where his press conference? Where his red carpet? You interviewing Wayne Brady to tell everybody he liking up his bread basket. Who gives a darn? Everybody getting up the bread basket. Sit down. This ain't the time. I wish I had a chair. I gotta watch my word. But this is just a little trigger for me because this don't make no sense. Y'all gave this man all this press for an announcement about what he liked in his bread basket. Like, I just don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. They literally gave mainstream. That's a distraction. Soon as we swim in the water, our people out there, Stone Cold Steve Austin, we got chairs. Our people is fighting in Alabama. They just had to get this man. And coming up in the industry with Wayne Brady, white people gave him a chance to be a comedian. They call him white funny. They say he wasn't black funny, right? They call Wayne Brady, we need you from the headquarters. We got to distract from these chairs in Alabama. Please make an announcement that you are pansexual. Most black people, we looking like, girl. Most black people will say, girl, you gay. They ain't with this whole pansexual. The people in the hood, like, girl, we've been know he gay. We've been through that. Next, I'm still talking about my chairs. I'm like, they've been through that. This ain't no news. That's just like Bobby Jones coming out and say he's bisexual. Girl, we know you one of the girls. You ain't got to make that announcement. Sit down, honey. Just some folks just ain't got to make no announcement. We know. We already know. We had a cousin one time. He had to come out the closet. And I had to pull him to the side. And I guess since I'm in the community for a while, they said, well, you need to talk to your cousin. I said, first of all, I knew you was a bottom. How you knew that? You wear women's spray. Okay? Every time you see a sexy man and with a body, you moan. Okay? You wear women's spray. Pink pantyhose. You ain't got to make no announcement. Everybody, we talk about you around your back. We just waiting on you. We already knew that. You ain't got to make no announcement. Sit down. All right? Live your life. Be safe. Live your life. You got to make no announcement. All right? Now, we did have Auntie. She broke down. I understand that. Armon, when he came out and said that, she grabbed her Bible. Oh, praise the Lord, name of Jesus, Lord. I don't want myself. I said, first of all, I have to eat. Now, he didn't make this announcement, and I'm hungry. I want to eat these collard greens, but Auntie want to sit and pray and speak in tongues. So we can't eat until she get through with her breakthrough. Father God, you made better women. She just figured all that tongue. And I said, Auntie, I'm sorry. I'm a little ignorant. I was a little tipsy. I drank some Hennessy. I was a little tipsy, but I'm pissed because I'm hungry. I gave her a chance, but it was about 5 minutes into that. I tapped on her. So can you stop? Honey, you smoke cigarettes. You was cheating on your man for years. Our cousin that you just so proud of, you don't even know who her daddy is. It was like a one-night stand because you had to travel around the country. So, honey, sit down. You are a hypocrite. Huh? And you know me, I always been the type of person I talk too much in the family. I get it. I talk too much in the family. I get it, but we all know this. Sit down. Don't interrupt. I'm trying to eat this dinner, and you up here trying. You do that prayer in the backyard somewhere. Because after you get through praying, he's still gonna get on his knees and go suck and get slapped down. And I love my cousin. I really do. He's living his life. He's getting slobbed out when he first started. I don't know what he's doing now because that ain't none of my business. All right. But I just don't understand this whole announcement. We don't need to do that. If I have children, don't make no announcement. Okay. Only announcement I want you to make: I'm successful. I'm beautiful. I'm just successful. I'm about to buy you a new building, Dad. That's it. You don't need to make no announcement of what you're going to take in your bread basket or who you're going to lift or suck. Go ahead. I hope that we just change a society that we don't have to make no announcement. All right? In a sense. Now, we got somebody in the chat here. They're saying, quote, isn't the same man that was defending a white woman earlier, sound like Wiley and Wayne, is the same. wave length. Okay. Was somebody was about to expose him or something? Absolutely. They said, going by your logic, why did you tell us you bisexual? You say it a lot. I say it to get punani, to be honest. Say it to get punani. So women, it's like a reverse psychology. You ask a good question. You ask a good question. Like a reverse psychology. I want a woman to be like, oh, I'm gonna make you straight, so then give me punani. So that's why I say it. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, I know that don't sound right, but you asked me a very direct question. Why do I keep saying it? So a woman, when I'm in Vegas, they just pull me to a side, a cougar, pull me in my hotel room and just wear me out. You know what I mean? In a sense, that's why I do it. Did I answer your question? Because it's funny, you just come here when I'm in some mess and you come here and you comment. That's why I say everybody so they can just pull me to the side. Don't worry about it. You ain't no pansexual. I'm going to lay this cougar. I'm going to lay this cougar yoni on you. I'm going to give you this AARP sloppy toppy and taking my dentures. You know what I mean? That's why I did that. Any more questions you have for me? Because you talk a lot of mess about me, but it's okay. I'm cool. Because that's all you talk a lot of mess about me. It's okay, girl. Okay. They said, but can't I see it though? Since you're talking about it, I can see it now. You can see it. You can hear it's in its essence. You know it. Like, come on. We know it. And so it's just a distraction to distract us from what happened in Alabama. It's just a huge distraction. It really is. But at the end of the day, I love the fact that my audience requested this story and I'm keeping it real. All right. I have to keep it real. Now, we're going to move on from the pansexual. All right. Now, where we at topic here? Kim Kardashian and C Murder. First and foremost, I need to see why C Murder was arrested first and foremost. Let me do a quick Google search. C Murder is before my time. Right? Let me see, because he's way before my time when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. So this will give you an update. January 19, 2002, I was 12 years old. All right. Actually, I was 11 years old. On this day, C Murder, younger brother of No Limit Records founder Master P and uncle to rapper Romeo, was arrested in Louisiana in connection with a nightclub shooting that resulted in the death of a young fan. Okay. So that's what happened with that. He's one of the worst states in the union in Louisiana. They're so poor there and so uneducated in Louisiana. There's no shade. And they're the most uneducated people ever. Okay, and they think gumbo is like a prime time dish. So right here, they said C Murder alleged victim's family slammed Kim Kardashian because she's advocating for him to get out of prison. C Murder, this is on according to hiphopdx.com. They said C Murder has quite the legal advocate in Kim Kardashian, but not everyone is happy about the reality star involvement in the rapper's potential release. George Thomas, who is the brother of the murder victim, Steve Thomas, told TMZ that Kim Kardashian advocacy isn't a fight for justice in his eyes. Rather, it's a reminder of all he lost. Thomas told the outlet that losing his brother, who was only 16 at the time of his murder, is one of the hardest he's ever had to go through. He tells that it's only celebrities that want the ex No Limit rapper released from prison, and that there were some natural evidence to convict him of the murder back in 2002. Finally, Thomas reminded the outlet that C Murder conviction was upheld in 2011. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star announced back in 2020 that she would be joining Master P and others to try and free C Murder, who's been incarcerated for 21 years after he was convicted of killing a 16-year-old Steve Thomas outside of Louisiana nightclub in 2002. Kim Kardashian took to Twitter last week, August 3rd, to finally share an update on the case and said that the two men forced to testify against C Murder have since recanted those testimonies, claiming that they were untrue, which means there's no direct evidence tying C Murder real name Corey Miller to the crime. Quote, there is no remaining evidence that even suggests that Corey is in any more capable than the hundreds of um, patrons who were at the Platinum Club on January 12, 2002, when Steve Thomas was tragically shot. Kim Kardashian wrote, rather than search for the real perpetrator of the crime, the local sheriff's office zeroed in on proving a case against Mr. Miller. The lead detective harassed multiple witnesses and mishandled the case to such a degree that the trial court had no choice but to grant Mr. Miller a new trial after he was convicted in 2003. She continued in 2009, 4 months before Mr. Miller's second trial. His attorney attempted to withdraw and complained he had not been paid in years. The new judge refused to allow counsel to withdraw, and Mr. Miller stood trial for a second time with an attorney who made no effort to call favorable witnesses to testify. The state case was a minimum limited to now recanted testimony of Darnell and Kenneth Jordan, and rather than call the five defense witnesses who testified in the first trial that Mr. Miller was not the shooter, trial counsel played the audio of their testimony for the jury. Even with the lack of vigorous defense, the jury recognized obvious issues with the state case and deliberated for over 24 hours. After being sequestered overnight, the jury attempted to return a 10-2 verdict, which one juror stated she was only voting guilty under duress. The court returned the jury to deliberations, and the juror changed her vote from guilty under duress to guilty. All right. And so that's the update on that. But the thing about it is with this Louisiana, it just, for me, it doesn't, for me, with these witnesses that's testifying at one point and then they recant, I don't know if that's enough to open up the case. In our society, in our viewpoint, I think we would say that, of course, but I don't know if they will reopen the case. If that's a high bar, because correct me if I'm wrong, don't the state or appellate court of Louisiana, don't they supposed to overturn his conviction? I would see about that. I believe it's the state, if I'm not mistaken, Supreme Court, I believe, or is it a court or the appellate court in Louisiana have to appeal it? And then I believe it then goes to, if it get approved, it goes to state Supreme Court, if I believe, in Louisiana. I'm not all the way true because I'm not a lawyer. But I love the fact how Kim Kardashian is fighting for those that have been fighting for people that have been falsely accused of any a crime. And so she fought for it. She's fighting for it. And she have a lot of African-American lawyers that work with her, and they do a lot of great work. They make him look very well, to the point Kim Kardashian want to be a lawyer. So she want to definitely get out here and be a lawyer one day. So it's a beautiful thing. I believe this is just a deadbeat case in a sense. I don't see him winning at all. I don't think he have a chance at winning. I think that even Master P is like, pretty much, he didn't say this. Well, he did. He's tired of like spending money defending his brother, because it's like a lose-lose case. And I feel like he think C Murder probably think, oh, my brother abandoned me, but Master P put in a lot of work to get him out. But clearly, it's to no avail. He's still locked up. So do y'all think he's gonna get out? Y'all let me know in the comments. Me personally, I don't think he's gonna get out. And I also believe that Master P believed that C Murder was around the wrong crowd. Because when I go back to that era of him talking about it, he felt that C Murder was on the wrong path. So we would get more. But my thing is, how would they just show him? Was it something on the weapon? Was his fingerprints on there? I would have to more so look at the transcripts. But if it's no physical evidence, if they just went by two eyewitnesses and then those two eyewitnesses recant their story, then I think that they should reopen the case. But I don't think it's that easy, though, because I'm not like I said, I'm not a criminal defense lawyer. So we have a lawyer out there that is a lawyer that that know about the law, the criminal law. Please, you can call in. But I just remember when I was in a concert and Monica was like, she had a whole speech about C Murder. And like, I don't mean no harm. Chick, I don't want to hear you moaning and groaning, writing this speech, saying this speech about C Murder. We had to leave early because they wanted to shut down the venue, because the arena, because it was time. If she would have just came on stage and started singing The Boys Mad instead of him pleading for the release of C Murder, a man that's in one of the poorest state, very poor Louisiana is. I'm like, I don't understand that. I mean, C Murder must have some good ping back in the day, because Monica loved she loves some C Murder. But I'm going to keep y'all updated on this case and see where do it go. One person said, no, he's not going to get out. I said, I think he did it. Then he should have stayed locked up. Someone lost their life. They don't get to walk around and be free. Somebody else said it wasn't a mistake or a setup. He had an entourage who people could have pointed the finger at. Yet the group of witnesses said it was C Murder. And someone said it was a group of people. So I just, because if it's an entourage, usually they say, oh, it was this other person. So clearly it was him. I don't know if, I'm assuming that they didn't have any security camera footage, because I'm assuming that during that particular time, that's like 2002. And I think the quality was probably terrible. It was terrible back in the day. So a lot of people said no. They said, "Other one, I'm on 1 year older than you, and I grew up listening to Master P and C Murder." Well, again, endless fashion. I grew up listening to gospel. I wasn't really listening to hip hop. I'm more so like an R&B. R. Kelly was like in my ear a lot. R. Kelly, my stepfather, he was listening to reggae music. Yeah, that's what I typically, and stepping type of music. And then my mom was a big house head, house music. They were at like a hole in a wall club. Okay. They was like in a hole in a wall club. Let me see how that Platinum nightclub look. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see something. Oh, we don't have inside the club here. We really don't. I don't see any side the club here. All right. What is this? And this is when he went on a hunger strike. Let me show y'all this. Where's that post at? Because this is back in January. Hold on, let me. Damn, the Jasmine brand. Y'all got a lot of ads on this month. It's a lot of ads on here. I can't even hardly read the article with all these ads. Okay, I guess they got to make their money. Okay, C Murder. Okay, let me show y'all this. Damn, and another one came up. Can I please see it? I see why. Damn, about 55,000 ads just showed up on this page. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, January 17, 2023, marked 21 years. I, Corey Miller, have been in the Louisiana penal system. I have been fighting for my health and freedom against the wrongful conviction, and simultaneously fighting for my constitutional rights that were stripped away and violated by the penal system of Louisiana. An appeal was filed late December of 2022, and the DA and judge of Louisiana 30 days from February 7th, 2023 to answer because of conditions, and Elon Hunt Correctional Center have not improved. I'm engaged in a hunger strike that began on February 23 of 2023 to bring awareness to me and all the inmates neglected and abused at the hands of the Louisiana penal system. It is imperative no more than ever that a quick strategic move is made, as my health has significantly declined due to the prison system humane conditions, and I am not getting proper medical care or proper medical treatment. This have taken a major toll on me, but I refuse to give up. Please stand with me. Stand with Corey Miller! Exclamation point. For me, looking at this, it sounds like he just doing it as a sympathy ploy. And I believe Kim, she liked to get people out, but this is also keeping her in the news to Black people. That, hey, I'm still here fighting for you all. This is part of my brand. But yeah, so Denise is saying he is in okay, Angola. So I believe it. Really? Can you explain to us what go on there? Give me a second. I don't know if she want to hit the link. I don't know if she want to come on because Louisiana is very poor. So I can assume that it's a very poor place. When I think of Louisiana, I think of New Orleans because I will never forget I was a little boy and Hurricane Katrina happened and these children with hair that was not good. I think it was kind of over their head, kind of nappy. And they kept saying, we need help. And it was all of this water. And I just couldn't believe it that this happened right in our country. So I said, oh, it's so poor there, all those poor people. So I just like, ooh, I'm like, if I would have left Louisiana, I don't want to go back to nothing that poor and filthy. Just honestly, I don't. So he's just in a hard place. You know what I'm saying? Just in a he don't stand a chance. And I don't know if it's somebody from Louisiana. I think Denise says she's from Louisiana. But I just don't want to be there. That's one place I just do not want to be. And no, Louisiana I don't want to be there. Emery said he said the conditions were inhumane, could have been okay. Denise said, quote, you better cut it out. But yeah, I left because I wanted a better education for forget. Okay. Denise, so you on the same page as me. It's a very poor, filthy state. And here you are. But I left. I wanted a better education for my kids. Oh, that proved my point. I'm from there, but moved to Texas as an adult. All right. Ah, okay, Denise. Oh, and you probably moved to Houston. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's move on from that. let's move on from that. But again, I personally believe that he did it. It's like my gut don't lie to me. It don't. When it comes to criminal cases, I'm on point. You live in Dallas? Oh, I feel it in my point, honestly. Okay. I love that. Man. And you probably in a relationship. All right. So let's move on from that. Now, this was down my timeline, and everybody said you should talk about it. This is what they call Sexxy, Sexxy Red and Roland Ray. He called her out about her stack of money, that she not used of this type of money, and that it's the same stack of money. Then she said, Roland, buy a new chair and all of this. And then people were coming at big with Sexy Red and said, hey, you can't come for Roland Ray because he's disabled. He's in a chair. So you can't. First and foremost, I am an equal opportunity roaster and gagger. If you got a cockeye in a wheelchair, Down syndrome, on crutches, that does not give you a right. So you can just talk about people, right? And then once they come and talk about you, I'm slow. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't walk. But you can call women bees, fishy, trashy, dirty box, stinky box. But then when they drag you want to play the disability card. You can't listen. Either you're going to be disabled and drag and have thick skin, or just be disabled and just be disabled. Yes, can you help push my chair, sugar? Get you a handicap spot and live your disabled life. But I decide that I'm not disabled. I'm a regular person like everybody else. Okay? So I roast and gag. So if somebody called me cockeyed, raccoon eyes, medication thought, whatever you want to call me, girl, you can do it. You can call me whatever you want to call me, honey. Because I roast and gag. All right? But the thing about, but this the thing, it's a catch-22. Disabled people, we can go under that disabled umbrella. Yeah, I'm so slow. They bullied me when I was a kid. And I can't help it that my eye is crooked. I can't help it that one leg is bigger than the other. I can't help it because my foot is twisted. And see, look at my twisted foot. It's twisted to the side. It ain't my fault when I cut the grass. I cut it in the zigzag and I can't cut it straight. So we can play victim and you will have people say, oh no, why did you do that to this disabled man? Sexy Red, you need to be canceled. So we can do that. That's a part. We can play with that. We can definitely go and play under the disability thing. We can. That's what we can do. It's not that you can do it, but we can play with that. All right. You know? But does it make it right in all truth? Yes, no, honestly. No, it don't make it right, right? Because I feel like if you can dish it, you better be able to take it. Period. Rolling Ray always trashing rappers. That keeps him relevant. That keeps him in the blogs. They don't talk about, oh, he got a new chair. I thought Rolling Ray would have his own wheelchair line. But in Rolling Ray mind, he ain't disabled. He's cunty. You know, he's cunty tuna. You know, he's a female rapper. That's his identity. I will not be surprised he come out being trans. He gonna roll up and make an announcement that he's a trans woman. You know, anytime somebody, you know, he got a disability, he eats some chicken and his wig caught on fire. So again, he have his own identity crisis, his own problems, and he's a scammer because people give their money and they don't get no birthday shout out. I a birthday shout out. It's Sexy out the same money. I want to have happy birthday to my girl Janice. Happy birthday, girl Janice. And I run around bitches. I run around bitches. Okay. You still like that girl. You know, he can't even hardly talk. That big old thick tongue. That big old thick tongue he got, extra thick. Man, please, that big thick tongue. He can't even hardly lift up that bottom of his mouth because that tongue is extra thick. So that's exactly what it is. But he definitely should give him a little chair line. Get up out of here. You talking about those female rappers. Go on and get you a chair line and say, this right, this my chair. I got a golden wheel, purple, pink. Get your chair right now. I got it right now. You get your chair. Look, baby. I'm about to roll around. Let that leg let it dribble and dribble out. You just roll that chair around and you spin around. You know you got to spin around in a circle. Put it on the shade room and you can buy some chairs. What y'all laughing for? That's a good business. He's sitting in the chair. He ain't walking. So sell a chair line. And put it out there. Go to the chair, have the chair, you know what I'm saying, a chair that vibrate. I would love to have a chair that vibrate. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you sit your big old cheeks down on there, I would love a wheelchair that it talk to you. Hi, Wiley. Where do you want to go today? I want an AI chair. You know, where do you want to go? Take me to my room. Okay. How fast do you want me to go? Super fast. You know, because Miss Mary, see, I'm rolling right. Listen, Miss Mary, she need an AI chair. It's no shade. Don't cancel me. Because Miss Mary, she can't control that with the controller. She bumping into shit, bumping into walls, ran over T.S. Madison's foot. So she would love to have a robotic chair line AI where it take her everywhere she want to go. Take me to the kitchen. Medium speed, fast. Go slow. And then, you know, for people that can't stand on their own, the chair, it rises up. And sit you out in that bed. So you need a chair like that. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Good idea, Roland Ray. I'm helping you. Hire me. So if you like fall down, the chair can sense when you down and hurt. And you speak to the chair. Chair! How may I help you? Call the cops. I have fell down. And they call the cops. Don't worry. They call this is Sasha. Hello, yes, hi. I am the AI chair, and one of my friend, he have hit the floor and he can't get up. Can you please send the paramedics? No problem, Mr. Chair. And they send, you know what I'm saying? That's how it does. And then the chair, just in case if you cannot speak, you can't speak, the chair would give the report. So yes, while I was charging, I saw him fall down and everything like that. And then the chair could take your blood pressure. And yes, his blood pressure is 180 over 95. You know, we need that. That's a good investment. Get you one of them AI chairs, Roland Ray edition. That's a lot of money. I might even come up with a chair like that. Get you a Wiley chair. Yeah, Wiley chair. Come on. The eyes is everywhere. It have a special eye. You know, so I would love that. Anyway, so that chair gonna be expensive. So if you got Medicaid, you ain't gonna better qualify for this chair. It's expensive. This is for high class. Because you do got some wealthy people that's in wheelchairs. This is for high class. You poor and black, you ain't gonna better get that chair. Now we will have, a chair for low, you know, Section A. You ain't got no money, you know. But that chair is kind of low budget. It work when it want to work. If it want to go on a break, it go on a break. It work when it feel like working. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't high class. So it work when it want to work. But if you got the money, that chair is on it. This chair, it'll get up when it get up. Hopefully it work. You know what I'm saying? We'll sell it to you and say it work. It really don't. But I believe that Roland Ray should have a chair line. Don't y'all agree? I really believe he should have a chair line. Why not? I would love to have a chair line. Because I haven't seen no celebrity rock no chair. And then you can get, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can get Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do when this chair run wild on you? Okay, we can't say one wild. Okay, hold on. What you gonna do when this chair roll you around the country, brother? You get Hulk Hogan to doing in the chair. Finally, the wheelchair has come back to my living room. You know, you get like celebrities to sell the chair and everything like that. You can get Joel Osteen to sell the chair. It could be custom chairs. Yeah, like custom chairs, Soldier Girl. You with me? Like custom chairs. If you know, I think it would be great. Anyway, I'm gonna mind my business because I don't know what I'm talking about. But just talking about Sexy Red is. Now, Sexy Red, I gotta say this, honey, but don't cancel me now. I'm saying it with love. I need you to look at me, honey. Let me put my glasses on. Here we go. That wig you got on your head look like a used towel that a man just got to coming in a towel. It dried up, wrinkled up. You need a new wig. That what you got on your head look like you are a slum landlord. You know a slum landlord when the wall needs to be patched up by a professional. They come there, put glue on it, and just put that all over, just smash it down. Okay, it's fixed. That's how that wig look. Do you see how you look with that wig? I just want you to know, do you look and see how it look? That's too cheap. Ain't nowhere in the world you got that like that. Throw them wigs in the garbage. That's one thing I can say. Judging by this picture with Roland Ray wig and your wig, Roland gets you every day with his wig. Okay? I'm just saying, honestly, I'm out of my own business, but you got some messed up wigs. And don't get me wrong, most of the time these celebrities have this money and this fake cash because Sexxy Red threw her phone or watch. She threw some jewelry in the audience and was telling her staff to go get. No, I think that was Glorilla. I think that was Glorilla that did it. These people ain't got it like you think they got it. Okay, I'm just all I'm gonna say. But anyway, Roland Ray, I love you, Big Sexy. I love some of your music. And at the end of the day, this is a petty beef, but the blogs are talking because at the end of the day, they love having Roland Ray in the comment. They love having Roland Ray talking about him because he's a good culturally, he's good. And I'm proud that a disabled man in a chair is getting the respect and getting all of this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard. You know, disabled people are going through. You got the other guy, he got sliced up today, a little slicey. What's the man's name? Can't think of his name right now. That somebody slices. He always big, and somebody must have sliced him up. So, you know what I'm saying? But it look like every time they talk about a disabled, like urban type of celebrity, it's always bad. Give me some good news. Every time I hear about Roland Ray, either his hair was on fire, he scammed his people, Saucy Santana made a joke of a song, Let Me See You Walk, knowing that Roland Ray can't walk. He talked about Carissa. He talked about Carissa, you know, Carisha. You know, that's the only time you hear about Roland Ray, in a sense. Only one time you heard about him positive that I can remember is when he and Bobby Lights was doing a conversation. And then he said, I walk around, he didn't walk around girls like you. He said, I roll around girls like you. I roll around girls like, so that was like iconic when he was like halfway asleep and he said, you still ain't that girl. And the car was like beeping, beep. And Bobby Lights with them botched lips was talking. You don't need to help him. He said, you still ain't that girl. So he did have some iconic moments, but you know, that's the only time the blog's really gonna post you is when they want to make fun of you because that's how they get their most, you know what I'm saying, engagement. Now, let's move on from that. Okay? Hey. All right, are y'all having a good time? Somebody said made by Tesla. Y'all, okay, our last topic here. Oh God, that ain't the topic. That ain't the topic, but of course, our due diligence work here. We covered a case where we were talking about a teacher, Miss Chappelle, had got a lawyer, and we talked about it on the show. And Storm Monroe complied with our demands and her attorney demands. He decided to edit it out of the show. I also want to say a special shout out to this Black woman that decided to credit us. And I'm getting over a little emotional, right? Very professional. She said, because Storm put in the title that a lawyer wanted to sue him, that he's going to get sued and everything. And we were live, you know, covering the case because we had a conversation with the lawyer and we broadcast it to our audience. If you didn't see it, go see it. So it was a viewer, a storm chaser that was there, that was listening to the live in the bushes. So they hit the link and said, yes, Wiley, I was just watching the Wiley Show. He interviewed the lawyer and she just went in on and on. And I love the fact that not only her, I love the fact that she credited my name. She didn't get it wrong. She didn't insult my name. She acknowledged and made sure to and get the information because, you know, got it directly from Wiley. And I love that. But even though, you know, you had a couple people that were upset about it in the chat, but she got the information for my channel and went over there. And thank God Storm had the credit enough and man enough to allow her to talk. And he allowed my name to be mentioned in the chat. So for that, I honor that about Storm. So me and Storm got an unspoken reasoning from that. So temporarily, people were saying, honestly, I want to say this. They were saying, you know, Wiley trying to bite off your views. No, I saw an opportunity in this situation because of Storm, because he posted the lawyer information, right? I would have not known who this woman who was representing her, because we called all her house line number, we called all her cell phone number, we kept getting disconnect, all the none of the phones were working, because that's how our team worked. So when he posted the person, the lawyer, we called that law office, and it was difficult, and then finally they answered, and then we had the conversation, and we got the lawyer to release a statement to us, and we shared it to you all on the air. Then people were saying that I'm going to get sued and blah 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 whatever, but I felt good because what we did right. And so y'all like when I was in a sweater. But I do want to say thank you to that sister that came on his show and gave us the credit for that. For that, I love her. Tell her, if y'all see her, tell her that Wiley said thank you, because some people, like, they try to act like we're not actually breaking things over here, and we are. So I think the fact that that woman did that for us, like she really did her big one. So for that, sister, thank you, whoever you are. And I'm gonna personally reach out to you and reach out and call you tomorrow. Personally, I'm going to get on the phone with you and talk to you and thank you for that, because what you did was such an honor. That you did that, because I do that. Like, if I get something from someone else, I want to say, personally, thank you. And then also, with that being said, our exclusive with that we had on yesterday with give me a second, or was that day before yesterday, with Jaguar Wright. I also want to thank all the creators that cash at me, that shared my video and played it. Like, I don't mind you playing it, just drop me a coin in my cash app. So I do want to thank those creators that who you are, that sent a cash app, and some sent 2 cash apps for playing my content on their channel. They did that, and I want to say thank you for that, for sending me a cash app. God bless you, and thank you for that. It's an honor, and thank you so very much, because I believe they say Jag have her own sector over this show, so people, that's all they do is just cover Jag. But thank you all that covered it and gave me a cash app. God bless you, and thank you. All right, now let's move on from that. Let's get to our last subject here, and we're going to talk about we already talked about that. Let me delete that picture because it's going to keep coming up. Let me delete that picture because it's going to keep coming up my timeline. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're going to get into this last subject here. Okay, we're going to wait to that show. There we go. Meghann Cuniff, they call her, aka Meghann the Reporter, Armon Wiggins, Milagro Grams. So my audience were informing me, producers, we was on the baddest radio station ever on our station head. Go there, download it, The Wiley Show. And so they was like, Wiley, you need to hear, go to Meghann Cuniff thing. They talked about her eye. And I said, what? So we go over there, and somebody asks, somebody asks in the chat, why are your eyes crossed? So Meghann talking, and so she read, so why your eyes are crossed? Go F yourself. Why would you ask me a question like that? And you know what? People were telling me, when you get a lot of viewers, they just say the stupid stuff. And it's a group on the internet. They always talk about me. They always talk about my looks. Go get a life. Like, okay. I'm like, what in the world? Lady, it made me laugh my butt off. It's something about this month. The ancestor said, y'all taking over the month of August. Baby, black folks throwing chairs, and they coming for white people. Baby, they came for that lady eyes. And then the thing about it is, and yeah, and nothing wrong, because I'm farsighted. So when I take the glasses off, my eyes won't be crossed. Now, coming from a cockeyed man, I've been cockeyed all my life. You're not farsighted. You cross-eyed. It's okay. It is okay, Meghann Cuniff. It's okay. But don't get up out there and try to explain, and you say You farsighted. Okay. Thank God you did not take off them glasses, because that eye would have been wandering. Because I saw it wandering in the glasses. Only reason us cockeyed people we was lied to, because I went to a cockeyed convention many years ago, and this guy, he said, wear glasses, it'll keep the focus off your eye. So I wear glasses, you still cockeyed, and they would call me four eyes. So it didn't work. I still was getting bullied. And my eye was still crossed. He made it seem like it would correct your vision. So I'm getting these expensive glasses. My mama can't hardly afford that. She taking out loans, got them glasses, them big, thick glasses. And my eye was still crossed, and they started calling me four-eyed. Anyway. So, but girl, I just want to tell you, Meghann Cuniff, you're in this sector. And Milagro-grams, they don't see it for you, nor do the B&B squad. And you get a small taste of what I go through. But you just got to have thick skin. When I tell you, you have to have thick skin. These people do not care you a journalist. They don't care at all. They still pissed that you kicked out Armon out the courthouse. They pissed that you kicked out Milagro-grams at the courthouse. So they gonna stay on that wandering eye all day long. Ain't nothing you can do about it. They gonna stay on that eye. Now that you was pissed, they gonna say Meghann Cuniff. Why? What? You know, they're going to come for you all the way. So just don't bother. It comes with the territory. Like I tell people all the time, whether somebody call you whatever, don't take that stuff personal. People is going to talk about you on this internet. It's just, and if you can't handle it, just disable your comments. But as long as you got comments out, somebody is going to say something about you. And just because you're going off, that is not going to deter them for trashing you or your appearance on the internet. I get trash daily. Go to my TikTok, read those comments. Go to my YouTube shorts, read those comments. Go to my reels. Read those comments. Even though I get notifications, this got 9,000, this got 32,000, 35,000. If I was a weak-minded person, I wouldn't even rejoice over it because I'd be too busy looking at the comments. You can't even see focus. Are you looking at the script or are you looking at the phone? And I said I was honest. I'm looking at both. I'm looking at both. And then I'll put in the chat, EYE, I can't help myself. I am sorry. You know what I mean? So I just take what I have and use it. So I take the power out of the insult. Because if you use it and you use it to build a brand, baby, it's part of your brand. It's okay. It is okay to be the Meghann cockeyed reporter. It is fine with that. That ain't no insult. It's fine. It is okay. It is okay with that. Don't allow these trolls on the internet get your high blood pressure up and telling somebody to go F themselves. Right? Don't care. Now, what y'all got to say in the chat? Because we done with this video because I got to go record something. All right? So I told y'all I was going to go live. So I do want to thank my producers for telling me to go live and get up on this subject. We had to go live and get up on the subject, but I had to be honest because I had to be honest because it needs to be. It needs to be honest. Being honest is key. You got to be honest when you're on this internet. You got to be honest when you're on this internet. And there's somebody else I do want to add on here really quickly. Did I download his? Hold on. Somebody else I want to add on here. Hey, I see y'all in here. Hey, members, Latavia, Soldier Girl, D-Lo, Daniela, Amber is Jacqueline, Latavia, Miss Turner, I see you. I see True Heart, D-Lo. Denise. Okay. I think I saw your next X in here. Next time fire is in here. Baby, the members are in here. What? Dang, members, y'all in here deep. Okay. Since the members came through, let me add one more topic to the docket. Man, these members came through. I'm gonna add one more. Hold up. Thank you to the members, and they paying, so they help keep the lights on. Do you use a content planner? Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. But today it was like rush. Today it was rush. But y'all here. All right. Whew, we got to talk about this. I have to first of all tell y'all, Neyo came out and people were talking about Neyo, and he did a show on Vlad TV, and he said he do not believe in children getting a gender change, getting their gender changed from one gender to the next. Boy, he say believe that boys were boys, girls were girls. He don't believe that children should get a gender change, to change their gender or to take any type of medication. And so he said it, and then people came at him hard, wanted to cancel him, and then he had to apologize. But he said something so powerful. He said that he's a father and he have children, and that's his opinion of how he want to raise his children. Parents have to speak up. And people kept saying, oh, he's talking like a Republican. He's talking those right-wing talking points. That's not a right-wing talking point. That's not a left-wing talking point. As a parent, the parents that I know don't want their children snip-snapping and getting a yoni when they got a pee, or again trying to correct that yoni to get a pee. No parent want that. A lot of parents don't want that. Majority of Black parents do not want that. I even talked to some parents that have that they are in the LGBTQIA community, and they don't want that either for their children. So again, it was a great argument that he said. He is a parent, and that's the one who's great. And it's great conversation. And the host said, she said, listen, you can't even drink or drive at that age when you are a child, but you can make a decision that can affect your life long term to choose where you want to be. And no, you should not do that. I believe you should not be able to make that decision until your brain is fully developed. And I believe they say that happened when you're 24 or 25. I know they said women mature faster than men. So if they put that you're not fully developed until you in your 20s, why do you have to do it? And the reason why people fold is because they have all their celebrity. They fold under pressure. They think they're going to be canceled, and they're not. It is a base in this world. You may lose some endorsement deals, but a lot of Black parents want their children to be the gender that they were born. They don't want them playing with their genitalia at a young age to change it from one to the other. Now, when you become an adult, then you can make that decision. Okay? You can make that decision when you become an adult. They put rules in place. They say you have to be 21 to smoke, 21 to drink, 18 to join the military. They want you at a certain age to get married. Now they're changing childhood marriage laws. Remember, at one point that you could get married when you was a child in some parts of this country. When you were you don't get married. They had people getting married at a very young age. So if society felt like you're too young to come to that place to be married, and when society chose that in order for you to consent to get it in, you have to be at a certain age to do that bedroom activities, then why are we changing the rules where you can change one gender to the next, but you cannot go as a 12-year-old by the law, 14-year-old by the law, to sleep with an adult? That's against the law, because society said that no, a child is too early to make the decision to be intimate with an adult in a bedroom. So if y'all make that decision, why open up Pandora's box and say, well, a child can change it? Then what is going to stop the people that want to get intimate with a minor, their argument would be, well, if they can make a decision to change who they are, why can't they make a decision to sleep with an adult? That would be like the argument, and it's a sick argument. It's sick all across the board. But if you open up one door, you're going to have to wind up having a conversation to open up another door. To me, that do not make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense. It's like you're opening up all these doors that God did not meant for it to be open. It does not make any sense to me. I don't think no parent should have, or a child should have more authority over their parent. That don't make any sense. Don't make any sense at all. So when I heard this argument and people wanted to cancel Neyo, I'm like, cancel him for what? Girl, bye. And a lot of this cancellation, now when it comes to Brandy, maybe brands probably don't want to deal with you, but your concert's still going to sell out. More people going to buy your tickets, but they don't like when you flip-flop. They don't like that when you speak all hard, then you write that long apology. Brother, you could have just came out better shutting up. And see, this is the thing I say about celebrities. When you get asked a question, you say, you know what, next question, I don't want to answer that. Because when you answer the question, you know you're going to get pushback. If you ain't willing to stand 10 toes down on your position, then don't have that position. I'm going to say it again. If you're not willing to stand 10 toes down on your position on the subject, then shut up, don't talk about it, don't even give your position. You just keep quiet. You see how easy that get? If you give your opinion and you already know that this is a touchy subject to the LGBTQIA, to activism, to certain parts of the country, then don't speak on it, because you know you're going to flip on the position. You understand what I'm saying? Just like when you speak about certain groups of people, you know they are sensitive. So when you do it, just know that it's going to be pushback. Are you ready for the pushback? Don't act like you don't know it, because it's been multiple cases where people have been getting pushback. The same thing with Kevin Hart. He told a joke back in the day. He had to apologize, said he can't tell jokes. They did a big, Bernie Mac had a comedy special. He was talking about the LGBT community, and they said if Bernie Mac was alive today, he will be canceled. Understand what I'm saying? But in a sense, he really won't. It'll just be noise on social media, because who you with? They still gonna be going to his comedy specials, right? Because they said Monique was canceled. Yeah, probably for Hollywood, in a sense she was. But anytime she did a comedy show, people was round the block. A lot of that stuff is social media talk. People was on the block. Even when Bill Cosby had all of these allegations, he did a tour, and they still was going. So Bill Cosby could do a show right now, and it would be packed. It would be packed, because you cannot tell people where they want to spend their money with. It is still people to this day listening to R. Kelly, and they will never stop listening to R. Kelly. The record label's still making a lot of money off R. Kelly music. Between the music he produced, between the music he wrote, between the music that his catalog, they're making a lot of money on it. So let's stop with all of this. And people, everybody is not going to like how you live your life. Everybody ain't gonna like it. So you cannot dictate a parent on how they raise their children. You can't. That's a parent, that's a father, that's a man. And Neyo, I'm sorry to say it, but you are a beta. That's a beta. Weak. Look how you smile. Beta smile like that. Number beta. All right. So they should have canceled him for what he did years ago, right? They always want to cancel people for not going along with their BS, and they need to stop. Okay? They ain't nothing but a beta. Beta. That ain't nothing but a beta. That ain't nothing but a beta. Okay, let me play this voice, man. I'm done, child. I am done with this. Okay, I am done. Okay. Oh man, since we talking about it, Let me see. Okay, here we go. Since we talk about beta. Oh, oh, wait. Y'all don't hear. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm just saying. You know, I'm slow. I have to do some of the back. I'm so sorry. We on a whole new network. Give me a second. I'm just looking like, and y'all just like, woo, we just look. Woo, y'all is some of us. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hello. Oh man, I forgot we on this whole new system. So wait a minute, child. I'm just looking, and y'all were looking at. Well, what? Okay, let's play. Let's run that. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Here we go.
Wiley, I'm curious. All of this that Armon needs to do to stop whatever pain he has, why haven't you used that to get off the pills that you are prescribed every day to live? Why haven't you? All your body is fucked up. So why haven't you used something for your eye and your legs? You are so jealous and obsessed with Armon and Tasha that the man can't even rest. What would you suggest he use? What would you suggest he use? Because you need to use it for yourself. You're never going to grow. You are a buffoon, a jealous person, and you're slow. That's why you were treated like that in church. And that's why you're treated like that in school. You can't even be a person's friend. You on TV talking about the damn man's problems. How did you know Jonathan's family know he has a problem? If you're his friend, you keep your mouth shut. You're not a beta. You're not an alpha. You're a beta. You are a bitch. You are so jealous. He can do all of this. Why come he's doing that? How come you take your medicine every day? You know why you're taking it, because you're crazy. Talking about that man's back. And you can't even walk, born that way. Eye messed up, face messed up, body fucked up. You a joke.
So I'm telling y'all, this is a sneak preview of the stuff that I get off the air. These people, they be watching the TV, be pissed. They be responding to the television. It triggers them. They be triggered. Leaving me voicemail, texting me like crazy. You're not out, you a bird, and she a fan. She is a fan. All of my talking points, you just jot it even know you ain't you a beta, you a B. Like she really was. She's a fan. I can't get mad at her because she playing me in the back and she watching now. She watching right now. All right. We are done. I don't know if y'all want to call in. Typically, y'all like to call in after the show. But if y'all want to say something, y'all can definitely text. I'm sorry, y'all don't leave no voicemail, call in. And so when we had got her on the air, we confronted her. Then she, you know what I'm saying, she hung up. And then she said, I'm going to the pub. But baby, you ring that out. You a disgruntled producer. It's all right. that you love me. You still watching, you still on your television screen, you still watching the show. You love me. All right, y'all. Man, okay. Anybody want to call in and get a thoughts? Thank y'all so very much for that. Wow, that is something. We will see. That is something. That is something. That's something. That's something. Little quick announcements, you guys. We will be doing our morning show on YouTube. So be prepared for this week. Morning shows, but I need you all help. Tomorrow will not be a morning show. I'll be traveling, but we will be doing morning shows throughout the remainder of this week. So I need your help. I need your help by sending us topics, things you want us to discuss, like a morning show, right? Any type of topic you feel like, if it's a local story, national story, you got some tea, you got some drama, you can send me email, wileyshow@gmail.com, a DM. You can do that. Any type of stories. I do want to give shout out to my DJ on Station Head, D Smith. She's one of my DJs over there. She always requesting the hottest music. She gave me some topics today, and she said go live. And she gave some topics, and she told me about Meghann Cuniff. I believe it was her. Told me about Meghann Cuniff. And so we want to say thank you to D Smith. And then also, if you want to get me, you know what I'm saying, do some more shows, you could do it. I really hope you all go to my Station Head and you all get into the first episode this morning, because it was so good. Was it good, y'all? It was a good show. I'm talking about the first episode that we did this morning. It was the best. I mean, we had Armon Wiggins. He came in. He was laughing in the chat. He came through, showed us love. That was this morning. And so it's one of the greatest. It's a small, intimate crowd, but it's growing. I think today we have almost 50 people in the chat on Station. That's good numbers for Station Head. So make sure you go download Station Head today, subscribe, and you will be notified when we go live over there, because it do notify you over there. So I want to thank you to the morning crowd that really came. So again, we will be doing our morning show for about 10 to 12, or 10 to 12, or that'll be like 11 to 1, I believe, on the East Coast. So, or 12 to 1, or whatever, how that go. Y'all know what I'm saying. It'll be 10 to 12. The Central. All right. So we will be putting it out there. We do want y'all to be patient with us, because we are everything. We're doing everything ourselves. We've been more organized, because what we do, we have a live, and then we break the videos down on the community wall and on the video tab. I do want to thank y'all for the YouTube shorts. That is growing. Our TikTok is growing. We just got a message from Facebook. It is growing on our reels. Thank you. I know some of the producers were DMing me saying, I'm tired of them coming for you like that. That's fine. This is a brand new audience, because if they're not talking, let them talk. You know, don't bother. It doesn't bother me, you guys. You ain't got to drag them on there. Let them say whatever, because it's like a growing audience. Because I know you all are used to the eye. It doesn't bother you, but it bothers other people. They use that. And so it doesn't bother me. So let them say it. I already know they drag me about Chloe and Halle, and them people, they really drag me. But that is fine. My Kamala Harris video, I think, got like 15, 20,000 on TikTok, I believe. So yeah, so we love it. And we almost at 600 followers. And so our goal by the end of the year to be at 1,000, so we can do like a live show on TikTok. So y'all continue, share it, share us everywhere. Tell everybody about us. Go to our Instagram, show love on our Instagram at Wiley Show. You know, show love. Somebody DM me saying, why is this person a moderator for Storm? But people say all that because they can do whatever they want to do. They're grown people, and we love them. But again, always show love. In the words of my missionary, Malago Grams, little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Now, we are traveling today. If you already know, we're going to ask y'all for some funds. So, Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28. Make sure you can send us $5.55, $10.25, whatever the amount you can put on there, travel. So I would know that's for me, for our traveling fund. So thank you all so very much. And y'all know when I'm in Chicago, I'm more faithful. And my niece will be making an appearance on there as well. And we'll be making some appearance on TikTok. So we will be doing a niece and uncle show. where we will have conversation, and we would love to have y'all a part of it. And so that will be sometime this week, because I'm taking my nieces and them out. So thank y'all. Love y'all. God bless you. Thank you to the moderators that are here. Contribute our Vegas, is it Dallas? Vegas, October 6th through the 9th. Email us, Wiley Show Productions @gmail.com. God bless you and thank you. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace. Think we did good, Paul. Did we do good? Yes, we did pretty good. And I told you we ain't gonna be there 3 hours. I told you it's an hour and 20 minutes. All right.